Hello everyone, today our topic is time clauses. Time clauses are sentences that tell us when something happens. The most common time clauses are when, while, before, after, until, as soon as, and whenever. When I finish work, I go home. When it rains, we stay at home. As I was walking home, I met my friend. As the sun was setting, the sky turned red. While I was studying, my brother was playing outside. While she was cooking, I was cleaning the house. Before I sleep, I read a book. Before I go to work, I eat breakfast. After we eat, we go for a walk. After the class ends, we go home. Since I moved to this city, I have made many friends. Since I started this job, I have learned many new skills. We waited until the school opened. We stayed awake until my father came home. Whenever I feel tired, I drink tea. As long as I study hard, I will succeed. By the time I arrived, the bus had already left. By the end of the cinema, the movie had already started. As soon as the class finished, I went outside. As soon as I got home, I called my mother. The moment that I received the message, I felt happy. The moment that I saw my friend, I ran to greet her. No sooner had I entered the house than the lights went out. No sooner had I sat down than the bus started moving. Hardly had I sat down when the phone rang. Hardly had we entered the classroom when the lesson started. Once I finished the exam, I felt relaxed. Once I cleaned the house, I watched TV. Immediately after the class ended, I went outside. Immediately after I got home, I helped my mother in the kitchen. The first time I spoke English in class, I was very nervous. The first time I worked in an office, I learned many new things. The last time I visited my grandparents, we had a wonderful dinner. The last time I traveled, I met many new people. Share this video with your loved ones. And don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye! Today our topic is clause of reason. A clause of reason explains why something happens. We use because, since, and as to show reasons. I am happy because I am learning English. We stayed home because it was raining. As I was busy, I couldn't call you. As it was late, we went home. Since I was sick, I stayed at home. Since it was raining, we took a taxi. The reason for his absence was illness. The reason for being late was heavy traffic. That is why I passed the exam. That is why I missed the bus. The flight was delayed on account of bad weather. The school is closed on account of a holiday. The meeting was delayed due to heavy traffic. The game was cancelled due to a power outage. Now that the exam is over, we can relax. Now that the rain has stopped, we can go outside. I went to bed early, for I was tired. We went home, for it was very cold. Now you have learned the clause of reason. Stay with us and keep learning English. Let's continue our lesson on clauses of purpose. A clause of purpose explains why an action happens. We use to, in order to, so as to, and so that to express purpose. I study English to get a good job. I went to the market to buy food. I woke up early in order to study for the exam. I went to the library in order to prepare my project. I spoke quietly so as to not wake the baby. I ran fast so as to catch the bus. I wrote it down so that I would not forget. I left early so that I could catch the bus. I speak quietly in order that everyone can study. I arrive early in order that I can get a seat. I took an umbrella in case it rains. I charged my phone in case I needed it later. This gift is for my mother. This book is for learning English. Great! Now you have learned the clause of purpose. Stay with us and keep learning. Now we are going to learn the clause of contrast. A clause of contrast shows an unexpected difference between two ideas. We use although, though, even though, while, whereas, and unlike to show contrast. It was cold, but we went for a walk. I studied hard, but I didn't pass the exam. Although it was raining, we went outside. Although I was tired, I finished my homework. Even though I was sick, I went to work. Even though it was cold, we played outside. Though it was late, we continued studying. Though the house is small, it is comfortable. In spite of the rain, they continued the match. In spite of being tired, she finished her work. Despite the rain, we went to school. Despite his injury, he continued playing. We wanted to travel, however, the weather was bad. He studied a lot, however, he failed the test. While my brother was watching TV, I was studying. While the city is noisy, the village is quiet. He likes studying at night, whereas I prefer studying in the morning. Today is sunny, whereas yesterday was rainy. She was tired, yet she continued working. The house is small, yet it is comfortable. The exam was difficult, nevertheless I passed. The journey was long, nevertheless we enjoyed it. Life in the city is exciting. On the other hand, village life is peaceful. Studying is important. On the other hand, taking a rest is also necessary. Share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.